1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister is visiting Vihari today, where he will address a mammoth public gathering at Melsi under his mass contact campaign. Pakistan has called for a diplomatic solution of the Ukraine issue. Pakistan International Airlines has been granted 2 more operating licenses by the Chinese authorities for Guangzhou and Xi'an, in addition to Beijing. In the occupied Palestine, Israeli police martyred a Palestinian today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan is visiting Vihari today, where he will address a mammoth public gathering at Melsi under his mass contact campaign. This was stated by the Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, Farrukh Habib, in a tweet today. He said the people of South Punjab will accord an exemplary reception to the Prime Minister Imran Khan, like the people of Central Punjab did in Mandi Bhauddin. Pakistan has underscored the need of a diplomatic solution of the Ukraine issue in accordance with relevant multilateral agreements, international law and provision of the United Nations Charter. In a telephonic conversation with his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov, the Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi highlighted Pakistan's concern at the prevailing situation in Ukraine. Besides bilateral ties, the two foreign ministers also discussed the regional situation. The Minister for Communications, Murad Saeed, has said Prime Minister Imran Khan has defeated negative politics of the opposition on every front. Talking to the media today, he said Imran Khan's government sailed through all tests in the parliament, including legislation pertaining to the Financial Action Task Force in the parliament. Murad Saeed said Imran Khan is pursuing an independent and dignified foreign policy by saying absolutely not to joining any war of others. Pakistan and Somalia have reaffirmed the commitment to further deepen and expand bilateral relations in diverse sectors. The resolve was expressed during a telephonic conversation between the Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi and his Somalian counterpart Abdi Said M. Ali. Condemning the dastardly terrorist attack in Peshawar, the Somalian Foreign Minister offered his prayers and sympathies for the victims of the attack and expressed solidarity with the brotherly people of Pakistan. Shah Mahmood Qureshi appreciated his Somalian counterpart over his expression of support for Pakistan in this hour of need. Pakistan International Airlines has been granted 2 more operating licenses by the Chinese authorities for Guangzhou and Xi'an, in addition to Beijing. According to PIA country manager, PIA has also got approval from the Chinese authorities to operate chartered cargo flights for Kunming and Shenzhen, while approval for Xinjiang is under process. He expressed the confidence that the chartered cargo flights to different Chinese cities would help further enhance trade and economic activities between Pakistan and China. Saudi Arabia has decided to lift the precautionary and preventive measures relating to combating the corona pandemic. According to Saudi Interior Ministry, the decision has been made based on the follow-up progress that has been achieved in combating the pandemic. In occupied Palestine, the Israeli police martyred a Palestinian today. The 19-year-old was killed when the police opened fire at him in the old city of Jerusalem. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, 5 people were killed while another injured when their vehicle plunged into a deep gorge in Jammuda area near Mansar on Samba Udhampur Road today. According to the Kashmir Media Service, the vehicle was on its way to Srinagar from Amritsar. And now, cricket. On the 3rd day of the first cricket test against Pakistan at Rawalpindi, Australia, in their first innings were 154 runs for the loss of no wicket a short while ago. Earlier, Pakistan declared the first innings at 476 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. India won the 4th match of the ICC Women's World Cup in Mount Maunganui today. Batting first, India set a victory target of 245 runs for the loss of 7 wickets in the stipulated 50 overs. In reply, the Pakistan team were all out for 137 runs in 43 overs. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.